Kamchatka, the Sea of Hokkaido. That's where you would expect to find a Steller sea eagle at home. And you might be looking at Marvin over there and thinking it's a big bird. Well, it's actually one of the largest eagles in the world. And as a male, he'll be about 11 pounds, something like that. And Marvin is just sort of getting to grips with life here at the castle. And what I want him to do, first of all, I want him to come down here so that you can have a slightly closer look at him. So I'll pop a bit of food on this perch here. Marvin, do you want to just come down here, mate? And when you see Marvin in the arena, you can see that he is a very, very, very impressive bird. Most people are just blown away by the size of that enormous beak. His feet are about 7-8 inches from front to back, with steel-like claws that enable him to kill things. And in the wild, this is like a supersized, if you would, bald eagle. So he does much the same job, stealing fish from anybody that catches a fish, and also visiting nesting colonies of seabirds and basically eating anything at all. But the reason why he has that massive big beak is because basically he eats frozen meals. During the winter time, he has to withstand temperatures of 20, 30, maybe even 40 degrees below freezing. And essentially, Marvin, because he's a baby, is just sort of starting to get into the groove. This is what the birds look like when they get a little bit older. And this is Nikita, and Nikita is an adult Steller seagull. And she's just shouting at Marvin there and saying, look, don't bother coming down here or I'll beat the living daylights out of you. Females are in charge, and of course, from a male's point of view, that means that your life is going to be pretty grim, really. If you're in an aviary with a large female that doesn't like you, then you're having a bad day every day. But in the wild, the birds can, of course, get together. They can actually sort of live out in a wide area called a territory. They will hold on to it and use each other as a means of essentially sort of keeping everybody else out of that territory. Now these two birds